I saw him standing as I was going into town. His backpack was his life and was on the ground. I tried not to make any eye contact because my whole day was jam-packed. I turned away from him, but I knew he'd be around. He's left out there, and he just needs a ride. The sign on the truck said courtesy patrol, but it bypasses all problems without looking. Maybe they don't have the time or the ability. To have a sign like that go by is the definition of incivility. If you want some assistance, better get a booking. And you can't manage it if you're the one who needs a ride. The father shudders and hits the gas. The wife is staring daggers ahead. The children in the back are stone silent, and the air feels quite violent. No matter how much the road pled, he'll never get from them his needed ride. The sedan's got a meeting to get to. He's got his projects and his presentations. Money doesn't tend to arrange itself away from his seat, so it really doesn't matter who's in the heat. He doesn't have a place to give donations, so yet another passes the one who just needs a ride. 15 hours straight on the road's a tough sell. Room the supply chain that's in great demand. He wouldn't even have the space to move to the side, much less the time to go astride. They've got to move all this junk from Thailand. You're not that valuable if you're who needs a ride. The van full of the elderly hit the puddles. It skipped the ruts and the smuts. The exhaust sprayed over his body and nose. It'd never be picked up with those clothes. His tattoos, his haircut made him look nuts. The helpless couldn't understand his need for a ride. When I was going back, he was still there. A feeling inside me was beginning to run. He told me he was coming from a pot farm. He meant absolutely no one any harm. I'm just going to Oregon to see my son. I try to remember the next time he just needs a ride. I'm not going that far, just the next town. But I keep going because I correctly infer he'll have the same problem in the next. But I didn't want to be able to flex, so I let him go in what seemed like a blur. Maybe someone will stop whenever I need a ride.